Shihoko Goto, Senior Associate for Northeast Asia at the Woodrow Wilson Center's Asia program. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been very interesting to see this bromance continue to blossom between Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and President Trump. For both leaders, what would make this a successful trip?
Well, the day one of their two-day meeting has certainly started off on a great note. There has been a reaffirmment of their friendship, their personal connection. They played golf, they ate steak, they really bonded together. But the real test will actually be tomorrow, and whether they will be able to agree to disagree. For now, they've been really focused on issues that they can agree upon, which is to say issues concerning North Korea. But where they will diverge is, one, on trade, and secondly, their attitude regarding China. And once these issues come up, there is a potential for a greater schism between the two.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that comment, if they will agree to disagree, especially on trade, because you know Shinzo Abe has criticized President Trump's stance on the TPP, withdrawing from the TPP. Is that going to make for an awkward conversation? Because President Trump is talking about the fact that we're going to talk trade and we're not going to be shy about it.
Well, what the United States is trying to do is to really approach this from a bilateral level. So Japan continues with TPP with the 10 other remaining countries. TPP 11 still goes alive and well. But for the United States to approach this on a bilateral approach with Japan, that will be the agenda tomorrow. But bear in mind that the U.S. strategy has been to really divide the two issues, the security issue on the one hand and the trade issue on the other. So trade issues will actually be taken on the vice ministerial level, and so that will allow some ability for the two principals, the two leaders, to continue on the security issue where there isn't that much disagreement.
And how can Abe and Trump agree on how to put more pressure on China?
That's going to be a difficult issue. What they can agree upon is that they want to have stability in the region.
Sure.
And that stability is for the economic good as well as for the security purposes of the region. So long as they're able to agree upon that, they should be able to continue in some kind of dialogue.
We know that Prime Minister Abe has made efforts to, take steps to remove the pacifist constraints on his military. Obviously, with North Korea being a threat with these continued missile tests, Japan is on alert. That concern is very high right now. Do you expect Prime Minister Abe to use this momentum from Trump's trip, especially with the spotlight on North Korea, to push for revising Japan's pacifist constitution?
Absolutely. Prime Minister Abe just has come out from an election winning a supermajority, and one of the mandates that he has, one of his personal ambitions, is really to change the Japanese constitution so that it can remove itself from the shackles of the pacifist constitution and beef up its military presence. So this will continue, and certainly the situation with North Korea will give him further impetus to do so.
Well, we really appreciate your analysis, Shihoko Goto. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.